Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Kathy, Tarot Readings by Kathy, and I'm going to do something a little bit different this month. I'm going to do love readings for all of the zodiac signs for the first 2 weeks of August. So we're going to start out with Aries. So this love reading, is for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And if it resonates with you, please leave me a comment. Please like, share, and subscribe. And if you would like a personal reading from me, I will leave my email down in the description box. So I've already shuffled and meditated over the cards. We're going to go ahead and get started. This is for Aries, the first 2 weeks in August, love and romance. Okay. Hope you can see those okay. And I will be showing you the cards individually as we go. Okay, Aries. So at the bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles, this is the overall feeling for the reading. This tells me you've been working very hard on something. And this can have to do with just work in general, or it could be your love life. And it may feel as though you've been working very hard on your love life, and it's just not getting, you're not seeing the results that you'd like to see. But we're going to see what's going on there and why that's happening. Okay. So, first of all, we are using the Romance Angels Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue, and also the Spellcasters Tarot deck by Melanie Marquis. First of all, we have Express Your Love. Okay, Aries, so this says go ahead and make the romantic gesture, and I clarify that, and I get the Nine of Cups. Alright, so this tells me you've been thinking about somebody. Maybe this person is at a distance from you, or you're admiring them from afar. You've been thinking about approaching them, wishing maybe for a relationship with them, but you are kind of afraid to communicate with them or tell them how you're feeling. Okay, now if you are in a relationship, I feel like there's a lack of communication going on, and you're not really expressing your emotions like you could be or want to be, and maybe there's a little bit of fear that your partner is going to not so much reject you, but not reciprocate those feelings. Okay. All right, so let's go on to the next card here. All right. The next card we have Let Go of Control Issues. Okay, so this goes back to the Eight of Pentacles, where I feel like you've been working very hard on the situation, trying to control it, but it's not been working out the way you planned it or wish it would. Sometimes when we try to control things too much, it just doesn't work to our advantage. So this says allow the situation to unfold naturally. Okay, and I clarify that, and I got the Eight of Swords in the reverse. All right, so this is actually a good card in reverse. I like to see this card in reverse. This tells me that you are getting out of your head, not worrying as much about things, and starting to let go of some of that control, okay? You may have in the past felt trapped. Maybe you felt like you were stuck in a situation you couldn't get out of. Or in your relationship, maybe you felt like you were at a stalemate, like things weren't progressing. But you're starting to come out of that energy. So you can see we have the swords upside down, which means that you're letting go of that mental anxiety, that confusion, and just letting things run their course naturally. So sometimes when we try to control other people, well, not sometimes, all the time, when we try to control the other people, especially in relationships, it just doesn't work. So you have to turn that focus onto yourself. You can only control yourself. And if you love yourself and respect yourself and control your own actions, that affects your relationship with other people. So I think this is about trying to not control your partner or the person that you're interested in, and just being yourself and expressing your feelings. Again, we go back to express your love, and not being afraid to really express that. Okay? Okay, so lastly we have love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Okay, so this kind of goes back to letting go of those control issues. I feel like some of you, Aries, you've been trying to control your spouse or your partner or the person that you are interested in, and it just hasn't been working out, okay? So that can stem from a few different things. One could be that you're not loving yourself enough. You're putting a lot of effort into the situation, into the relationship, like we talked about here. But you're too focused on the other person. And I know that sounds confusing, but you have to love yourself first. You have to focus on you. You have to do what makes you happy. If you're not happy and if you're not loving yourself, you cannot love another person. Okay? So I think this is a very important card. And it sounds so simple, but if you really put it into practice, it can really help your love life. And clarifying that, I got the Lovers in reverse. All right, so you could be dealing with a Gemini. The Lovers card is a Gemini, male or female. Could be dealing with a Gemini. This could be a soulmate person. The Lovers card, even though it's reversed, can indicate a soulmate or a twin flame union. But again, you need to put that love onto yourself. Treat yourself as you would treat your loved one, and everything will fall into place from there. Okay? Alright, so there was your August, first 2 weeks of August love reading. Again, this is just a general reading. If you would like a more in-depth reading, be happy to do that for you. So please, if this resonated with you, please leave me a comment, like and share and subscribe, and I will see you in 2 weeks. Thank you so much, Aries.